Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fundamental concepts of Java programming. It is none other than methods and method overloading. By the end of this video, you will know what are methods, why we use them, and how method overloading works, and the most importantly, how these concepts make your code cleaner and more efficient. If you are ready to level up your Java skills, hit the like button and let's get started. So, what are methods? Methods are reusable blocks of codes designed to perform specific tasks. They enhance code modularity and reusability. They consist of a method name, parameters, return type, and method body. And the syntax of a method is, as you can see, return type, method name and parameters, and the method body. And I will explain with a sample code. And the types of method are predefined methods, such as the built-in methods, such as system.out.println, and the user-defined methods, such as custom methods created by the developers to perform a specific task, as we have created a method called as multiple and subtract and addition in the previous video if you have seen. And the static methods that belong to the class and not an instance methods that require an instance of a class to be called. And what is method overloading? Method overloading is a feature in Java that allows multiple methods to have the same name but different parameter list. I will explain with the code so that you can understand better after this explanation. It improves the code reusability and readability. Overloaded methods must differ in number of parameters, data types of parameters, sequence of parameters. And the syntax of the method overloading is public and data type and the method name in the parameters. And the benefits of method overloading are increased program clarity by grouping logical similar operations under one method name, reduces code duplication, provides flexibility to call the methods with different argument list, makes program easier to read and maintain. In the example and use cases are mathematical calculation. When we do a calculations, we have to do more than two or three or four additions or subtractions with the different parameter list. So first we can do with the normal whole numbers. After that we have to do with any numerical values such as float or double values, and logging. Overloading a log method to accept a message or an exception. Constructors, overloading constructors to initialize objects in various ways. Now I am going to go through my VS code so that I will show with an example. So guys, I am going to create a class name. It is nothing but we can create a class called as demo.java. So in that I'm going to create a class called as computer, for example. In that class computer, I'm going to uh, write some nodes, such as if you take as a public void, if you write excel. In computer, what we are going to do, we are going to write the code, or we are going to do some work in an excel or something else. So, and again we are going to write a code. So public void code. So what does usually the developers do? They usually write a long length codes. So now we are going to do as code. The output will be. So this is a class. So now we are going to what do we say? We are going to inherit the class, not inherit. We are going to create an object of a class. So we can write as public class demo, public static void main string args. So now I'm going to create an object of a class. So as if you haven't seen my before video, the object and a class creation, you can go through. So now I'm going to create an object as C1 equal to new computer. So as you can see now I'm going to write as C1 dot execl. So it is going to give me as an output of, as I have forgot to close the brackets. See, as you can see, now I'm going to run the code. As you can see, it will give an output of Excel. So methods are nothing but which we use it to run the, which we have some codes or lines of blocks, not exactly blocks. If I have to tell in explain a method, it is a block of code which only runs when it is called. So if I haven't called, for example, this Excel, just I have created an object. Now, if I'm going to run the code, it doesn't give me any output. See, as you can see. And methods are used to perform, they are used to perform some specific operations. And methods are also called as functions, as you know. So now I'm going to create, now I'm going to explain about method overloading. So first, before doing that, I will try to clear the terminal. And so now in computer, for example, what we can do? We can do as do the calculations in the calculator. So we will write as public int add int a comma int b. As you can see, return a plus b. Now it's okay, like now I have inherited, not inherited, I have created an object of a class. Now I'm going to call that, before that I have to declare the variables such as int, what we can do, int a equal to 10 comma int b equal to 5, for suppose, yeah. Like now I'm going to call this add, int add of a comma b. So it will run me as 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. It will give me as an output of 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. As you can see, wait. Yeah, as you can see, there will be no output because we haven't shown the output to the screen. It will be just saved here. If you do the comments, just it will be saved here like 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So first we have to initialize a variable and store in that, for example, result equal to. Now we are going to print that result. System dot out dot println as result. As you can see, now I'm going to get an output of 15. Yeah, see, here we got an output of 15. So now think of one thing, like you don't do the addition only for one value or two values. We are going to do the addition for multiple values. Then what you are going to do? You are going to do the same thing, like going to change the value of int c. So now again here you have to add C. So here you have to add C equal to 1. Let us take for an example. So here again we have to pass C. So now what will be the output? It will be 16. As you can see, we got 16. So now I want to do the calculation only for 2. So every time I cannot change the values. Again, I cannot change the parameters every time. So now I'm going to do one thing. So you can click on public int add int a comma int b. As you can see, return a less b. So now if I take this out and let me guess the output, it is 10 plus 5. Or let us take a and c for example. So it takes a as 5 and b as c 1. So it will give me an output of as 6 11. So it is 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. And now if I do as int, so we can change it to double also. Method overloading is nothing but having it is having the same method name but different data type or different parameters. That's it. So now I can do as this, change it to double. So if I change this to double, you have to change the inside one also double, or else it will give an error. So we can expect the output as 11.0 now. See, as it is saying incompatible type, possible loss conversion. So it is telling that int cannot be converted to double. So now we can create another variable int double a equal to double a equal not double a. We all as we already have taken as we have already taken a comma b. So now we can take as 1.0 and double y equal to 2.0. So now I have to give the values of x comma y in place of. As you can see, it is still in red color because the double is trying to convert to int. As I have discussed before, you can use the typecasting. Here you can do as int. See, it has been on. So now it will give an output of 1 plus 2. It is 3. So if you don't want to convert, you can use directly as double. You can delete this. It will give an output of 3.0 now. See, and that's all for today, guys. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe my channel. And thank you for watching this video. And if you have any doubts, try to comment down in the comment box. I will reach out to you. Thank you.